Chapter 11, Norda Market. We go now deep into the throes of Altean. Head west, young moth. For now we go home. Not home yet, but you know what I mean. Tired from many long battles, Moth and the League arrived at last in Altean, Princess Nina's mother kingdom. Past the mountains lay the royal palace, known to some as the Millennium Court. And within its walls waited many treasures, and captives the enemy had taken. With each step, Moth drew near to one of the great waypoints on his journey. Well, it should be, as we're about to hit the halfway mark. Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Replay Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon. This is my third time trying to record this because the previous two attempts, they turned out to be pretty... and I wasn't really feeling either one after a point. So I'm giving it one more try. Dropping those three so I can bring Maria. I said I was going to use her. Minerva, because I want to. And Sita, because I have to bring her for a recruitment in this map. I'm going to give George a steel bow, because we're going to forge it. Let's capitalize on the joke we made in the last map. And to help with this one, I am going to reclass Athena into something... Archer, whatever. So Sita can be Merm right now, because I need her off for mount to recruit this next character, because she's a prime so I can earn her mount, because the next character has a effective weapon against her. And now for the forge. Let's make it happen. Go to George. George of the Jungle requires something of absolute value and sustenance, so I will give it to him as thus. It's big and thick. Watch out for that. Everyone should watch out for that tree. I'll do it. Now for the rest. Maria, she needs new healing staff potential. I'm gonna give that to Lena. I'm pretty much going to drop Lena until we get her special staff, and that's when she's going to have her use come back, because that special staff is really good. She'll pop in when the time is necessary for that to happen. Minerva, she's going to need lances now. Well, that's what I can give her. Most of them just give her silver, and she doesn't really need a hammer when I do that anyway. Spear lances I can give her. I give her steel. That's good. And she's a javelin. I don't have any hand axes I can give her. I wish I could. Also, yeah, rip the fact that she can't use Rider's Vein. That should have single tier. Math is alright. Ogma needs a new sword. Daddy needs a new sword. There, and everything else should be peachy keen on that front. Okay, so here's chapter 11. We are going to go storm Pale's castle. That's the name of the Arcanian capital. That's her right there, you see, which is being guarded by this guy's not the boss. This guy is the boss. Kozin, another Manakete. This is a Munchin Manakete. He's hungry. Hungry for your soul. He drops an energy drop. He is supported by a sniper who's got a killer bow. Killer bow is pretty rough. And he drops a spirit dust. I'm pretty sure Wendell or some other would appreciate that if I decide to use Wendell long term. There's some Pegasus Knights here. They're gonna come at you at the south. And we'll talk about you in a second. That's the guy that Sita needs to recruit. There's some Cavaliers that are going to come at you once you come through this nice little opening, and surrounded, sorry, this horseman, are ballisticians, which is what Jake is as well. Ballisticians are the shooter class, the long-range artillery. In the original Fire Emblem, they were basically nothing more than just glorified armored archers. So even worse, they traded movement for more defense and more attack power, but they were still kind of bunk because of their low movement and poor accuracy. Here, they decided to go for a more traditional approach now that Fire Emblem has been more acclimated to the idea of ballista, and they have 3 to 10 range firearms. Like this, Stone Hoist, for example, is powerful. As you can see, it has 15 like garbage accuracy though, and the ballistician stats for the most part aren't all that great either. Their only real saving grace is defense, and even then that's not that much, because once they get surrounded, they go down in the drop of a hat. And they have no res, so any magic user will just clip through them. But despite their poor stats, Stone Hoist is still quite powerful. We have another one over here. That's Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt is magic based and is effective against other ballista. So it will just do straight 10 damage to most things that don't have res, and 30 damage to most ballista. One-shotting most of them in normal mode. Higher ups will just cripple them, more or less. But it's fair dues. And the reason why we're going to take caution when approaching Jake, the Snake, Roberts over here, is because of Aerospate, which is effective against flyers naturally, and it's also very accurate. So, and decently powerful too. This 36 might come from this thing. That's going to hurt a lot of flyers, even with his kind of babby fly strength. So that's why Seating needs to dismount. But that's just the main force. Over here on the way to the main force are a bunch of mercenaries. They're just a bunch of jobber vagabonds that are running rush all over Norda Market, and it's going to be up to Minerva and Jigen to teach them the error of their ways and send them packing. Because they deserve no quarter! No quarter. And once they're out of the way, they're going to be collecting intel, especially this house. This house is special because it features a character that's going to help you get Jake. And Marth needs to visit this particular village here and free the slave labor, because there's slave labor going on here. That kind of toned down the conversation in, in this game compared to the original, where it's very obviously slave labor. But it's slave labor all the same. Alright, save the game here. Let's have it. Hey, check it out, Nina! It's your home! We're gonna run it red soon. Hope that's gonna make you feel comfortable at night. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh wow! Cheery! I bet that's a good mental image for the kids. I cannot cry or shout, for I am filled with rage. And I will use this rage to usher in a new reign of terror. For I am Princess Nina of Akanea. She's gonna cause the reign of terror in a second, I'm gonna tell you that. Hey, look at that nice spoiler for Chapter 13 there. Thanks a lot. Thanks for that, game. Yeah, there's your formal introduction to Ballista right there. Alright, gonna right in and just give these guys the business with Minerva. Use the lance to get that weapon triangle bonus, and Jagan follows suit. Good. Now we're just gonna kind of hover around the area of the Stone Hoist, because even though that thing has only 17 attack power, most of my dudes don't have that much defense. Some do. Like Norn, she's 10. She's bulky. And Frey and Sedgar have 11, so they can afford to stay in there. But we're gonna kind of hover around the angles a little bit, because the Pegasus Knights are gonna come south, and I don't want them to cause any too much problems to those that can't defend themselves. Like the healers, especially not Maria. Maria is primed to being doubled. They still can't one-round her though. She is just enough HP to avoid being one-rounded, but it still sucks. Don't do it. Tank agrees. Nice save there, Minerva. Missed the one, get the other. Those getting out of the force is rough. Lack of skill. Javelin's lack of hit, but hey. Nice to see some attacks actually missing in this game for once. Am I right, or am I right? Gonna put that around close and keep them nice at bay. Make sure that they can't reach Maria. Good. Over there, Mathis. So, I only mentioned this briefly back in the start of this LP, that there are supports in this game, not the typical conversational supports that we're used to nowadays, but more of the classic inbuilt supports that characters have of one another that are hidden. And within 3 spaces, the compatible characters will gain a small hit and evasion bonus, and eventually damage bonus, and eventually crit evade bonus, depending on how many times the duo are paired on maps together. They're basically negligible bonuses and not worth commenting on. That's not what I brought it up. The reason why I'm bringing this up because I never really got to bother listing the who supports who. But I feel like I'm going to do that now. I'm not going to go off the top of the list for that though. I don't. It's literally just too big a list. Marth, for example, he supports like a third of the damn cast right now. That was a mistake. And this is too big of a list for me to transcribe. And by that I mean I just don't bother. So if you want to know the deal with that, there's going to be a link to Cerata's Forest. It has a list of who supports who. I'm just going to put that there, and that'll do it. That'll suffice me. Use George's Immaculate Movement. Let's get rid of that thing. And the coast is clear. So let's go. Yeah, Mars supports a lot of dudes, but he himself is only supported by Sita and Ellis, and Ellis only joins like the very, very end of the game. You see why people don't remember Marth has a sister? She's just not there. And anyway, enough of that casual spoiler. So, people have informed me from the comments of the last video their general opinion towards Fire Emblem Warriors, and I like the responses I got. Most of it was pretty positive, but also fairly aware of its flaws and stuff and their opinions, and I like that you guys provided with such. So thank you, guys. That was very nice of you. I appreciate comments in general on my videos because I like talking with you guys, but I usually don't have much of a chance to make opinions about stuff because I'm not really that sort of guy. But I generally just like to hear your guys' opinion on stuff. So yeah, that was much appreciated, and I got into sick knowledge. So maybe we can get something else going soon from this map. And I can have a couple of topics to talk about. This thief needs to stop, by the way. He's going right in for the village, and can't have that. He can't make the slave labor even worse. That's neat. That's neat. Anyone took damage? Nope. Okay. Keep it along there. Julian is going to be my moneymaker again for the arena, because there's an arena on this map. And the last time we tried to have someone go that wasn't Julian in the arena, it went poorly. Basically, don't trust Mathis with any form of cash, because it's just going to go away. I feel like he and Makalov from Path of Radiance would be bros. Norda happens to have a nice fair of wares, and you can buy a rapier here. A rapier, not multiple. I'm pretty sure they're going to just sell you one. But in case you needed it for extra cavalier killing potential, or if just you want to forge another one for higher difficulties, there you go. There's another one for you. This is why it's even not all that difficult to cheese on higher ups, because the game just gives you all the means to cheese it at your disposal, or very early. So it means little. Don't use that. And you want to use get something out of it just for fun. This house? This lady. It's Sita's mom, everybody. Guess what? Remember, guys in war? Women and children cry endlessly. Oh. Women and children, they cry all the time, man. Creative Path! Yay. They are the Regalia, then they're pretty mighty. I mean, you can forge things that are stronger than they are, but... Shh, don't worry about that. That's details, alright? Don't worry about that. Maria's close. Some healing. Maria is going to... Oh, nice! Point of res. Going to top off Julia if she can and gain levels watching him cut stuff up in the arena. She has to learn how to be a warrior princess herself one day, just like her big sis Minerva. Alright, having Merrick go this way, getting close to this village so we can get this out of the way. Hey, slave labor, what you doing? Munchin, Manaketes! See, it's topical. There's the Manakete on this map. Not around the market, though, but there is one on the map near the castles. So yeah, it's like, you see it in the original line, definitely in FE3 Book 1. When you go here, there's a woman, she's got a cage behind her with people, and you see people's hands, it's like, hey, little boy, you want a slave, huh? You know, I can get you one nice and cheap. And Marv's like, no. And tells her to bamf the fuck off. It's neat stuff. But yeah, this soften up a little bit, but you know, it's the overall effect is still there, so it works. What's wrong, lad? What's wrong, lad? Lad? Zounds! You're a girl? You mean you didn't notice? Hey, Nina was talking about you. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, also she wanted me to give you something about something Warriors. I mean, I know I'm involved in that. Are you gonna be involved in that too? Sick, I kinda need more buddies. You seem capable. Oh. Oh, she hungers for orange juice. Her time for blood is soon. Going into Warriors. Oh, Linda! She's cool. My favorite Fire Emblem character. Great character, lovely design, cool out. Great unit. I can talk today, right? That's good. Nice to be. They'll ever have me talk to pretty women. Linda's a good unit. Her main attraction is that she has the power of Aura, which is the most powerful spell in the game in terms of raw magic. 18 might, 90 base accuracy, and only one weight. Other women can use this too, but if they have B rank, but Linda can do it right out of the gate because she's cool. Linda, in this game alone, is a power mage for some reason. Like, her growths are centered around power. Normally, in every other instance of her character, she is a speed mage. Like, her speed is pretty high. Not as high as her luck. She's lucky. This is a one lucky lass. Not as lucky as Maria, but I mean to be honest, Maria's about as lucky as Sonya from Advance Wars. But hey, she's a good unit, and when she gets levels with her magic, it's provided you keep Aura around. She's going to do a lot of damage with that thing. And then she can just bump ugly with any other regular spell too. It's great. She happens to support with Jake, surprisingly, and that's her only support that she gives to one other person. She's supported by Merrick as well as Marth. So Aura's kick-ass. It's a great spell, and it's going to cause lots of damage. Not right now though, because I don't know if you noticed, but the thumbnails, she's not wearing her usual. I thought it was pretty obvious that she's gonna be on. It's Linda! She's super cool! Ah! Also, she has a conversation with Merrick the moment she joins the party. It's one of those conditional conversations that can be triggered anytime. Alright. Trying to snipe my way into this guy right here. Oh, no! Careful when you go into this fort because that aggro's the sniper, and that's going to cause Kozan to hop at you as well. So you want to be careful about that. Gotta move Georgian since he's got that res boat loose. Might do the same with Mathis in a second. So let's have that conversation then, No, of course not, because the moment they look upon us, they die in a horrible blaze of fire and light. Everything changed when the Garnif juice attacked. Man, Merrick, you know what would suck if those friends and rivals suddenly turned on you in a couple of years, and because some petty things like jealousy, greed, and stuff. It just ruins people. You know, the same things that ended up killing Linda's father. Oh, nice job. Well done. That was good. That was good. Let's talk. Lean in closer. I really like that conversation. It establishes both of them as pretty much well-to-do people, and it establishes Linda's character quite nicely as a very strong-willed person, and not just kind of a pretty girly girl sort of thing. Like she noticed she paused, but she rebounded very quickly when it was mentioned that her father passed. She didn't bat an eye. That's good. I really like the dynamic that Merrick and Linda have, especially in the sequel. They have some of my favorite supports in the sequel. And while I'm not into shipping or anything, I do like seeing them together. If not as a couple, then as like Bash Brothers. That's a trope, you know. But I generally do see them as like the true mage duo that can do no wrong and kick all sorts of ass. Like, if I see one, I want to see the other with them because they just feel complete together. That's kind of how I feel about it. And if you feel the same way about that, then that's good. And you and I are kindred spirits, friend. Nice crit there, Frey. It'd be nice if you can hit. I mean, I'm just saying. Alright, moving Sedgar in. And yeah, I'll put Mathis. Wait. Yeah, he can reach just there. I don't want him to get double blicked by the ballista and the horseman. So let's see how well you do in the arenas, Julian. Let's see if we can get something nice out of here. Nope. Not even close. Not even a chance on that one. I'll see you later, friend. Good job. Good job. That's nice. I completely forgot to miss the one. I completely forgot to visit the one important house. I'm gonna double back for that. Still got hit. But that's not still on the good. Yeah. Oh, we can help. Nice! Finally putting some work in there, Mathis, eh? Okay, I'm gonna have Jake go back down. Help out a bit. This way, Reese and we're gonna physic up the hell out of you. Get George going. And I am going to, get this dude primed. Use an axe. Something to note about ballistas as well is that they have a pretty high experience yield. Like, it's like I was already level 5, and that you still got like 12 experience out of that. That's pretty good. A ballista in general just have a fairly high experience yield. Okay. Once you hit that, that's where the fun starts from there. I'm gonna keep an eye on Jake, because once you hit one, you hit the other. This right here is the blind spot where you can attack this ballista without having to worry about Jake sniping at you. That sucks. I'm gonna have to go get a. Actually, no, Linda, you stay. You stay. I'm gonna have fun with Linda. Not that way. But I have plans for her. You see. All right. That sniper is right for the picking, and this is my plan. How's it going? Aw. There's your nice hit, and see that? See, now it totally makes sense why Linda supports Jake or whatever. Yeah, that's Anna. She is the recurring character of the Fire Emblem series and the mascot. She has been nearly every game since Inception. The only games she hasn't been in are Gaiden and its remake Echoes. For some reason, I don't know why she's not in. I have no idea why she's not in Echoes, but it's really, really strange. I'll use Silver. I'll use Silver X here. Have Mathis do this. Nice. Good. I see that you are mildly competent. I'm gonna put Sedgar there and move in with the others very closely, so we can get a nice shot in at Kozin. So yeah, Anna. Okay. Let's have another topic discussion then. Anna. I've always appreciated Anna's characterization before Awakening, because that's from Awakening is when she finally became a playable character. And that was cool. I mean, I adore the hell out of the fact that playable Anna, and Anna herself is why are you so strong? Let's go get. I'm going to go get another heal staff because I'm running out of money. That's not good. I adore Anna. She's my second favorite Fire Emblem character in the entire series. I like her kooky personality. Before the shift in characterization, and I like her with Jake, who himself is also a recurring character, but not nearly to the extent of Anna. But yeah, when Awakening came around, they shifted her character to make her a legacy character and have her involved in a huge family trait with a bunch of identical sisters who all happen to have the same name as Anna. They all just look alike, and this has been going on for generations on generations. I only have enough for one last shot at the arena. That's not good. I better plan this one carefully. Well, these guys are useless against Frey in the fort. So with Anna's newfound family, they changed her pretty much changed her characterization strictly to that of, well, I don't want to say gold digger, but she's pretty fascinated with the greenbacks. That guy. To the point where that's like most of the things she talks about. Like, characters like her have worked before. I'm gonna save. Here. Characters like her have worked before. Like, I like Farina in FE7. She's also about the greenbacks. She's a fun character as well. But in Anna's case, they kind of took it a little too far for my liking. A lot too far in some instances. Even in Heroes, where they dialed it back at the beginning of her tenure in Heroes, and Heroes Anna is my favorite incarnation currently. I think after that is like Fates, then it's a three-way tie with actually two-way tie with Atelius and FE5 Anna in terms of just design. Yeah, even Heroes Anna decided to play up her philanthropy. I can never say that word. Philanthropy. There we go. And just make her hard-boiled. I'm backing you up. You can't take those. And a bunch of the paralogue conversations, just her yakking it up. Talking about how can I make this business venture now, and talking with the other Annas and stuff like that. And it's just like, I'm not really a big fan. I much liked it better when she was a mysterious character, kind of like Vicky and Jean and Suikoden, to give a comparison. Because I feel like their particular characters were done better, even though they have excuses for why that is. I mean, I think Jean is implied to be like Anna, just on the down low, just have multiple incarnations of the character, because she just looks different in every single game. But Vicky is the same character from game to game that she's in. She's just experiencing it at the same time the player is, through use of her teleportation powers in universe. I thought that's a good way to do it, to justify it. But no, she just happens to have multiple versions of herself, and it's just not a fun way to do it. I don't get the same level of enjoyment out of it as I would with it if it were any other way of doing that particular character. I don't know, that's just me. That's just me personally. What I mean... So, like, what do you guys think? Do you like the current characterization of Anna? Do you like the whole idea that there are multiples of her? Because it has made some pretty hilarious instances and conversations in universe. Or do you wish they could have just kept up the mystique and just not have her just going full ham? Because my favorite characterization of Anna, I said my favorite type of Anna was Heroes. My favorite characterization is Tellius bar none. I think she was definitely at her best in that game. What was that? Minerva, what was that? What was that? What was that garbage? Ah, the hell with it. Hey, stop shooting at us, please. That's right. Well, they told Linda about you, but... in a good way, right? Be a good man. Use your hero tendencies. it is clear as crystal. I really like Jake. Like, Jake is by far the most gimmick unit to the highest caliber. He's meant to just do chip damage with his long-range firearms, and that's pretty much what he can do right now. His only attack right now is just using aerospace and just doing accurate damage and pretty much crippling flyers until they're nothing but a fine paste. But eventually he'll get more access to more firearms, and he'll be open up to more motions of kicking ass. As a unit, he's kind of what you expect from someone like him. Decently powerful. Despite a 1 base skill, he's got a 50% skill growth. But that's about it. He's meant to just be generally accurate and kind of grow along with, and do chip damage on occasion. His power won't stack up in higher difficulties, but at least he's decent anti-flyer material for a little while. And his low movement's not that big of an issue now, thanks to this greatly extended range. So his use as a gimmick unit is just a lot better in this game than it would have been in the original, for sure. Huh? Jake supports with no one. And I'm pretty sure a couple of you will find that funny. He just generally just supports with no one. However, he is supported by several women. Linda, Sita, Lena, Minerva, and Maria. What a ladies' man. What a... dude's a man whore. And, like any character that is recruited by someone that is not Marth, he has a conversation with Marth in the same map. Like, my man, welcome. I'm sorry? That's not how business works, my dude. I still love Marth's smug smirk. There's a tell your friend shop. So I'm pretty sure the main reason why they decided to shift Anna's characterization to the way she is now is likely the fact that she is an entrepreneur and she is good with the whole secret shop thing. Like, that's in every game that has secret shops, she runs it. And she's usually pretty savvy when it comes to business, so it kind of goes hand in hand. I'll take that free job if you don't mind. Alright, let's save again. Because I want to get some money off screen and level up Maria. That's just kind of how picky it is, but that's how it is. Yay! The outside has been painted red, as promised. Then we've won! Ah, no. Ah, yes, yeah, they mentioned that there are captives inside. Oh man, those poor captives. Those poor captives. Poor captives. I mean, I'm sure none of them were like responsible for putting Nina in this mess, and none of them would do so much as to cause any lasting harm later on in the lifetime once this is all said and done. I mean, I'm sure they're all just generally decent people who mean well and don't deserve whatever karma has been placed upon them. No, I'm sure everything will work out just fine.